Hi God's Girls, I'm Sauda and I would love to be a God's Girl, so let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I am an Etzian, I am a burlesque dancer, I am a model, I'm a budding photographer, and sometimes actress. I have a lot of irons in the fire because I love my work and what I do, and I'm a little scatterbrained, and so is my art. So let me tell you a little bit about my city and where I would take you if you ever came to visit. I'd take you to the Hancock Tower and have a drink on the 96th floor. That's the signature lounge. It's a few flights above the observation floor, and when you get there, you get to sip indulgent cocktails and nom on delicious cheese, along with your view of the skyline and the lakefront. I am a member of the Museum of Science and Industry, and I wish to support their mission as much as I possibly can. So the permanent exhibits that I absolutely adore there are mostly in the science storms. It's probably my favorite section of the museum because they have an indoor tornado.
We should get out there.
No, we should stay inside.
Come on, we can take them.
The man said to stay indoors.
Fuck the man.
Isn't that great? Yes. So there's the indoor tornado, and then upstairs from that is the Tesla coil. And you can hear that thing from anywhere in the museum. It echoes and it's awesome and it's loud and it's lightning and it's science. I love it. Then there's been some temporary exhibits that have come through that are pretty rad, like the Jim Henson Muppet Experience, and I love that because I grew up basically on Fraggle Rock and the Muppet Show, and I'm a child of the 80s, so I watched a lot of that stuff. They've had a Mythbusters exhibit, which was great. Oh my gosh, I love the Mythbusters. Carrie or Grant, maybe Carrie, possibly Grant, both. So yeah, I love the Mythbusters. That was a fun exhibit, and they had a lot of the myths that they tested on the show, and then they had like an interactive experience where you could test them yourself. And so aside from that, the building is pretty rad. It was part of the 1893 Columbian Exhibition, and that's a huge part of Chicago history, and a lot of the museum campus are leftover structures built for that. Number three. I would take the Red Line up to Andersonville, and we would have delicious crepes and shop at Tulip. And Tulip is an adult toy store, and it's where I bought my first harness, and the Ecosium Cafe is amazing, and they make delicious Algerian crepes and the best vegetable soup that I would totally drive 45 minutes for.
Tramp. You can call me that. I don't wear continental clothes. Studs and hats. But I'm a lover.
We would go see a burlesque show if I'm not in it. I love to watch it, I love to perform it, I love everything about burlesque. It's marvelous. And there are so many good shows in the city. There are bar shows and monthly shows and big, fantastic stage shows.
you like your burlesque neo or classic or a smattering of each, there is something for everyone. I've been in the burlesque community since 2008 and an independent performer since 2009. I like to straddle the line of classic and neo, keeping a foothold in each style. Traditional bumps and grinds abound in my acts and are offset by campy characters and comedic themes. My signature piece is Glam Gangster, which is set to Mr. Pinstripe Suit by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. It's always a crowd pleaser and a dose of classic Chicago. While we're at Navy Pier, we can ride the Ferris wheel. Just have a look at this thing. It's huge, and it offers really nice lakefront views too. We can look at the pretty stained glass in the museum, take a boat ride, and watch the summer fireworks. Yeah, it's really super touristy, but it's also really fun.
So those are the things I love to do, and some of them are my job and some of them are my play. But when I'm not doing any of those things, you can find me at home reading or playing video games or sewing lingerie. I love lingerie. I have a serious lingerie addiction. It's a problem. I have enough underwear to wear a different pair every day for 2 years and still have some left over. I have an entire dresser, 12 storage cubes, 2 under the bed bags, and an entire garment rack of chemises and corsets and teddies and gowns and stockings, and the list goes on and on and on. I love lingerie. I have a ton of it. So let's just enjoy the effects of this addiction together. So why don't you vote to make me God's girl, and I will enjoy dressing up and then dressing down for you. So I hope to see you soon as a God's girl. Remember, I'm Sauda, and I love you.